Hi, this is Mark from Glen Sound. We're not at IBC unfortunately this year, but we do have some new products that we were going to show. And the normal question at exhibitions, what have you got new? So we thought we'd show you what we have new that we were going to show you at IBC. So a selection of the new lines that we were hoping to show you. A Divine loudspeaker that many of you are aware of now. It's been doing very well for us. It's very, very popular in theatres, in small OB vans, various applications. We now have it in white. Exactly the same, just now available in white and black. We had certain customers with commercial applications that would like to see it in white, so we have a white version as well, available now in white and black. Within our Beatrice intercom range, we have now a W unit for wall plate. It's a wall-based unit, so it will fit flush onto the wall, or indeed it can fit flush into a desk. We do two of them. One is a single channel, one is a 4-channel. It's very much based on our 4-channel belt pack desktop unit, where you have your 4 or 1 buttons, a configuration screen. You do have an inbuilt microphone, but also an external microphone connection and the inbuilt speaker. So it just means that on a single PoE connection, it's very simple for you to add a wall-based or a desk unit within the Beatrice wired Dante intercom system. Adding also to our Dante Beatrice intercom system is this. This is the PM4. This is a paging microphone, very straightforward. As part of the system, we have had lots of people talk to us just about a paging base station. So this is a paging base station shown here with 4 channels, also available with 1, just with direct activation for the channels on the top, and a simple gooseneck XLR connection on the top. We have GPIOs on the back, so there is switching control on it as well. And we have the gain on the bottom, unusually, to try and keep the dimensions of the unit down. So paging mic just arrived now, the PM1 as part of the Beatrice range. And you may be aware that we've had a couple of Broadway designs, Dante Broadway designs arrive recently. These are two of the newer ones. A little 2-channel commentary belt pack. This is the Vita Mini X. Being a Broadway unit, has a gigahertz network, and it means we've been able to keep it very, very small. It's a nice, small, compact unit. It works on Glen controller, so it is remote controllable. 2 outputs, 2 inputs, and fairly configurable in terms of the facilities that it offers. Really useful, simple things like the mix that you're hearing here, we also send back out onto the Dante network if it's useful to use that mix, the 2-channel mix that you're hearing here. It's on an Ethercon, you've got your gain control on the back, it's a compact 2-channel belt pack. Using a very similar design is this. This is called the Spark. We have here the Spark 3. It's available in different versions with different numbers of talkback channels. The Spark 3 having 3 talkback channels. What's unique about the Spark is it's very, very compact. So this is a very small box that we have here. As well as the direct talk buttons on the top, we have on the front the 4 return monitoring channels. These are on recessed push buttons, you see here. So if you want to adjust the levels of the return channels, you do so on the front there, just on the returns, and you can push them back out the way when you're done, because they sit just inside the unit. This is a Broadway unit, so it has the high-speed network again, all the interfacing on the back. And again, as it's a Broadway unit, part of the same family as the Vita Mini X, it is also remote controllable on Glen controller. So a very nice little unit there, the Spark. And a unit you may well have heard about, because we have been getting lots of calls on this from areas we wouldn't normally. This is called the Gtm. It's a new device for us, a bit of a departure, because this is an esports gaming interface, which is sending us into the esports world. We have provided equipment for about 5 esports events now, which gave us some experience and insight of the requirement for a dedicated device where 3 different components, products that you may have used previously, we've now put into one box to make the management and operation technically of an esports event simpler. So on the front here, this is the gamer's interface itself. So the gamer would connect on the front either via a TRRS connection or by separate mic and headphone connections. These are separate headphone amplifiers, so there are 2 headphone amps on the front which we can address separately, which gives us some interesting options I'll explain in a moment. But on the top, as far as the game is concerned, these are the level controls into their headphones, the game audio, their team mix and their own voice into their headphones, with their mic on and off, which can be an on-off, momentary, a cough button, however it's configured, and a utility button. But the game itself, we have multiple audio sources for the game. As you can see on the back here, you can take the game from a Toslink digital connection, USB audio, you've got a stereo analog auxiliary input there. We can take 2 channels from the Dante network for your game audio, or we can de-embed the audio from HD SDI and pass the SDI back out for a monitor, but just take the game audio from there. The device is remote controllable, so although you have adjustable source controls here where you can select the source and adjust the mic level and type, that can be locked out, or it can be all controlled remote controlly from Glen Controller. So as you can see, we've got many sources available for the game audio. And if we go back to the top here, you can't see much from here, but this is actually one of 6. This team button here is a mix of 6 different gamers plus their coach, because within the grouping we create the team mix so that the players can hear themselves and their coach as part of the team. So we create that mix ourselves. That's taken care of as a fixed game mix, so it doesn't need to be managed separately. Then this auxiliary button, we could use this box for a referee. And as you may know, in esports events, they put white noise into the gamers' headphones between games. We can use this to activate white noise into all of the gamers' headphones. So that means rather than wearing 2 pairs of headphones, as they often do, we can have white noise and the gamer's audio on a single pair of headphones or earpieces. But if the tournament requires over-ear headphones for white noise, because we have 2 headphone amplifiers on the front, we can address them with separate audio, and we can direct the white noise output to the second pair of headphones, which can be the over-ear pair of headphones. It's evolving all the time. We're getting new features being suggested. It's going to arrive pretty early on in January, and we're really looking forward to the response on it, our Gtm Esports Interface. So here you have our new selections. It's a shame we've not been able to see you at IBC this year, but safety comes first. It was the right decision, and hopefully in the not too distant future we'll be able to talk to you in person about our new products. But as ever, if you need any information on the products of Glen Sound, they're all available on the website anytime on glensound.com.